Hello, folks down there in Texas. I hope all is well and you're having a great day down in the Lone Star State. You are here joining us for the Texas ACAC Virtual College Fair, as you see on my screen. We have a number of different institutions ready to present to you tonight. My name is Earl. I am your facilitator. This is powered by StriveScan, just so you know. Please do realize your camera and microphone are off. If you want or have a question for our panelists, you can do so and present those through the Q&A feature and function in your toolbar. This session is being recorded. So you'll be able to pick this up at the strivescan.com/Texas URL that you see on the screen. We are in session A2, right top middle, just so you know where we are with our presenters. All right, I'm going to stop my screen share there. All right, let me get back to where we are here. And great, I see Danielle. I will see you on and off throughout the evening here, the next 40-ish minutes or so. And I'm going to turn it over to Danielle, and she's going to take over the screen. There you go. All right, Danielle, I'm going to hand it over to you. You've got the next 6 minutes.
All right, awesome. Hi, everyone. Like you said, my name is Danielle. I'm from the Art Academy of Cincinnati, and we are located in Cincinnati, Ohio. And with that, we are going to be a school that was founded in 1869, so we've been around for quite a bit. We are also going to be a school of fine art, creative writing, and design. We're actually going to be pretty petite in size. So we have around 250 students total. So your average class size is going to be 8 students to 1 faculty member. And this is going to show you all the different majors and minors we have at the AAC. And it may look like a petite list, but it's actually going to be a very robust and free program for students to really explore themselves, their work, their ideas, concepts, and more. So for example, you could come in being a creative writing major and take classes in animation, sculpture, print media, design, anything you're interested in, we really encourage you to do so. So not only is it going to be helpful for you in your practice, but it's also going to be really essential for when it comes time to look for internships and jobs. So that way on your resume, you can list a lot of different techniques and tools So you can say you know how to work in plaster, InDesign, motion graphics, and so much more. And then at the Art Academy, 2/3 of your time is going to be focused on studio arts. So that will be your major electives, but you'll also have time to really explore outside of your major. So that could be anything from classes like garment design, web design, experimental photography, and so much more. And then 1/3 of your time will be focused on liberal arts. And with that, it's a lot of art history courses, a lot of reading and writing, but also a lot of things that are kind of outside the box. So you don't have any standard prerequisites you come into the Art Academy taking. Everything you're going to be learning is focused on fine art, creative writing, and design. So whether that is going to be history of tattoo to zoology and more, you're always going to be thinking as an artist. And the people you'll be learning from are going to be creatives in their field. So whether that be musicians, fine artists, designers, writers, scientists, and more, they're going to be leading the field in Cincinnati in their main subjects too. And then with our facility, it's actually going to be just one building in downtown Cincinnati. So you don't have to worry about running around a large campus, getting from class to class in the snow or the rain. It's going to be very easy to get around. So with that, every student can get around the Art Academy very, very easily. So say different majors have their own floors. So painting is going to be on 4 North, sculpture will be in the lower level, so on and so forth. And what's also very nice about our facility is that once you've taken the introductory lab or course to that lab, you can go back as many times as you'd like. So freshmen can actually declare their major freshman year, and they can take a major elective or a studio elective. So you could take a darkroom class second semester freshman year and then go right back into it the beginning of sophomore year without having to sign off on anything or get permission. But the beating heart of our school is going to be our artist studios. And that's usually anywhere from 3 to 4 people, usually a group of best friends who work really well together. And that's going to be for seniors and juniors. And that's where you're going to be spending the majority of your time working solo, really figuring out, what is it you're trying to say? How are you going to say it? And what's the next step for you in your practice? However, you might be wondering, well, where are freshmen and sophomores at if they don't have studios? And they're actually going to be in the classroom working one-on-one with their faculty members and their peers as well. And then with our dormitories, they're actually going to be more like apartment style. So you'll have a full kitchen, access to laundry, there'll be an elevator, you'll have a beautiful view of this downtown, along with a lot of other amenities. And that is something we really prioritize for our students. And then being in downtown Cincinnati, you'll have access to a ton of different things from cafes, restaurants, and so much more. And then also we are going to have a very vibrant part of the art community in Cincinnati. So whether it be large design firms, galleries, museums, tattoo shops to get internships with, there's always a creative opportunity for students. And then our application process is pretty straightforward. So you could apply on the Common App, or you could apply in person on paper, or you could also apply on our website. It is 100% free to apply through the Art Academy. We do ask for a self-reported GPA at the time you do apply. And that's mainly so you don't have to worry about sending us a transcript until you've already graduated. So that's where that final transcript comes into play. We also do a portfolio review, and that is 8 to 10 pieces of your best work. And that could be a mixture of all different types of mediums. That could be all one medium. I've looked at portfolios that focus on creative writing. I've looked at all photos. I've looked at chainmail, you name it, I've seen it. So we really want you to be as out there and show us the best work you do, mainly because that's where your entry scholarship is going to come into play. And that's anywhere from $8,000 to $16,000, and it does repeat over all 4 years. We also have a tuition promise. So the tuition you come in as a freshman is going to follow you until you're a senior. So you don't have to worry about tuition prices rising for you. And if you ever want to come for an in-person tour or a virtual tour, either one is absolutely an option. Or if you want to do a virtual portfolio review or see us at a national portfolio day, we are going to be at the virtual one. The rest of the ones they have, that is. So in case you want to stop by our booth and get a review, definitely stop by and say hi. But I want to say thank you so much, and just email us at Art Academy at admissions@artacademy.edu if you have any more questions. But I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Great, Alfredo, off you go. You're next.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alfredo Echeverria. I work here at Columbia College Chicago, where I work exclusively with students from the Texas area. Columbia College Chicago is a 4-year liberal arts college that mainly focuses in the creative industry. So if you're someone that is, flourishes in the creative environment, or you do really well with other students, but like yourselves who are creatives too, this might be a really good place for you. As you can see, we are located in Chicago, Illinois, particularly in our South Loop neighborhood. So if you've ever heard of Millennium Park or Grant Park, those are all about a 5 to 10 minute walk away from where we are located. But just to talk about numbers really quickly, we are considered a medium-sized college. We have close to about 7,000 students. A majority of that population is going to be undergraduate students such as yourselves, looking to earn some kind of bachelor's degree from us. We do also have a graduate degree program here. It tends to be a little bit more smaller, around 200 students in that population. This current school year, we did enroll close to 2,000 new students. A majority of those are freshman applicants, but if it doesn't work out, I always tell students to enroll at a local community college back home or university and earn some college credits, and then come over to Columbia, apply as a transfer applicant, where you will be assisted by transfer specialists who can help you with all those sort of nitty-gritty details when it comes to transferring in those classes as well. We do have over 60 different majors and programs available at the college. Those usually are a combination of majors, minors, online certificates, and graduate degrees. When it comes to our residence halls, about 71% of freshmen do live on campus the first year. I always like to stress for two reasons. Location, you get to live in downtown Chicago as a college student. And the second is access. At some point you do get some sort of internship or job opportunity. A lot of those opportunities exist in the downtown area anyway. So again, those two things, location and access, it's a great combination to have here, especially living on campus. When it comes to diversity and inclusion, this is a big part of our identity here at the college. You see it represented in our student body, in our staff, in our faculty. 57% of students identify as students of color, and about a third of students identify within the LGBTQIA spectrum. So whatever walks of life you come from, identities you have, life experience that you're bringing to us, you have a platform to share those stories with us should you feel like you need to or feel comfortable. When it comes to the average high school GPA for an incoming freshman, it's usually a 3.34. We don't hold you accountable to that number. So if it's a little lower, don't sweat it. We do review applications holistically. So we look at resumes, recommendations, your writing samples as part of the application review process as well. And we are also test-free this year. So we know that some students don't do well when they take standardized testing. So that will not be part of the application process this year, even if you submit those to us. Really briefly on financial aid, there are 3 ways for you to earn financial aid from us upon submitting your application. So the first one is completing the application itself, having an official transcript on file, of course, which makes you eligible for an academic merit-based scholarship. The second one is based exclusively on your FAFSA, which makes you eligible for a financial need-based scholarship. And then the third one is a portfolio or submission. So we know that students like yourselves are already creating work in high school, and we want to be able to give you that opportunity to show off a little bit. So for BA applicants, it is completely optional for you to submit, of course, highly recommended. But for BFA applicants or BMUS applicants, it is required for you to submit that as part of your application. So 99% of freshmen earn some kind of financial aid from us, and 97% of transfer applicants earn some kind of financial aid from us as well. When it comes to the actual environment that you'll be in here at Columbia, we consider ourselves what we call a hands-on immersion in your fields from year one. So what does that mean? Like some colleges in the United States, they might make you focus on your liberal arts requirements your first 2 years and your major related classes your last 2 years. At Columbia, we don't do that. We let you just jump into whatever it is that you're passionate about, year one, semester one, day one, if that's what you want to do. And we do have relatively small class sizes. They're about anywhere from 15 to 18 students per class. And faculty, we make sure that they live what they teach. So it's a pretty common thing to hear on campus. You hear students earn some kind of internship or job opportunity from faculty. So yeah, it's a great way to network too with your colleagues, your classmates, and ultimately your collaborators, not only in your class, but also in the future once you graduate from us. Again, I did mention really briefly a few slides ago, we do have over 60 different majors and programs. This is a very general overview of the schools that we offer at the college and the programs within each. So we have audio communication and writing, media arts, performing arts, and visual arts and business. And then really briefly on student life, we do have over 70 different clubs and organizations. Anything that you like, it probably exists already. So things like a Black Student Union, Latino Alliance, and yeah, anything that exists, anything that doesn't exist, you can make up your own club with student life. We do have over hundreds of different campus events every year, and we do have residence centers designed for creative students such as yourselves. So we do have one residence hall called the Dwight. There's one floor completely vacant. We let you paint the walls, graffiti the walls, do whatever you want. And then every year we paint it white, and then every year we encourage you to do whatever you want with that. So that's Columbia in a nutshell. Again, my name is Alfredo. You can email me here, give me a call there. And whenever you're ready to create an application and submit it, you can go to colum.edu/apply. So thanks so much for having us here today, and I'll hand it back to our facilitator.
Great, thanks, Alfredo. Derek, you're up next. And don't forget, folks, on the other end, if you have a question, the Q&A function is completely live and functional. Derek, off you go.
Awesome, thank you. So hello, everyone. My name is Derek. I'm here from Full Sail University. We are an entertainment, media, arts, and technology school located in Orlando, Florida. And we are a proud supporter of creativity, as you can see. And our location in Orlando, Florida has really helped us be 20 minutes away from Disney World, 30 minutes from Universal Studios. So it's great to be an entertainment school and an entertainment city. But here's a little look into what we do at Full Sail and how we operate on campus. There's just a brief glimpse into what we do at Full Sail University, but our education style here is fast and focused. Full sail is a nautical term for full speed ahead and getting to your destination as quickly and as efficient as possible. So we have adapted that into our learning and environments. So our learning style has helped you receive your fully accredited bachelor's degree in half the time of a traditional university. So that means for our on-campus students, that is a 20-month program. For online students, it's 29 months, and students coming back for a master's program, you're looking at 12 months either way. We offer the flexibility to also begin these programs at any time. With the pacing of our programs, we have students beginning their programs every year. That also helps with graduation as well, as we're not flooding the job market with our graduates with only a finite amount of graduations each year. So we pride ourselves on real world education styles, meaning that we're allowing you guys to be project-based, living in your environments while also preparing yourself on industry standard tools. To assist in that, not only will you have access to those industry standard labs, you're also going to have your own home lab or studio through your Full Sail Project Launchbox. So these are degree-specific technology packages. If you're going into more of that artistic, creative side of things, you'll be receiving a brand new Apple MacBook Pro. For more of our coding technology side of degrees, you're looking at a brand new MSI GE Raider laptop. So very fun to have access to all the things you're going to need to be creative 24/7. But we are a 24/7 campus, so student life is creative and constantly happening. So students are working in their labs, creating films, making music, 24/7. But we also have other ways to get outside of the classroom and enjoy yourself in a multitude of ways. So here's a handful of the student clubs and organizations that we allow students to get out and enjoy their creative sides in other ways than what's just going on in the classroom there. But we love one of our biggest clubs that has now become our only competitive collegiate sport, and that is our esports team, the Armada. And with esports being one of the fastest growing sport industries and a big part of our gaming programs, we felt it appropriate to build the largest esports arena on a college campus in the United States to set our student athletes up for success, but also allow our student athletes to work alongside industry professionals coming from professional leagues in Madden, Call of Duty, the NBA 2K League, as well as the Overwatch League. So fun and exciting opportunities going on campus that our students are able to work alongside, add credits to their resume before they've even graduated. But assisting you guys in that opportunity to prepare yourself to get into your career, we're very proud to see where our graduates end up each and every year. So if you are familiar with some of the companies that are going to be popping up on the screen here shortly, you probably wouldn't be too surprised to see some of the awesome opportunities available to them once they've gone out and graduated. Again, with entertainment being a big part of what we do, it's constantly changing, it's ever evolving, and it's awesome to have our career advisors able to assist you for life. So as you are jumping from project to project or trying to see what other opportunities are out there, instead of going it alone, you can always lean on the career advisors. And with technology being at the heart of a lot of our degree focuses, we want to offer lifetime course auditing. So as new things or new technologies come out within your degree focus, you're able to come back and learn that here at no additional cost. Now, as I said, working at those companies allows our students to, or our graduates, excuse me, to reach the highest of heights. So at the most recent Academy Awards, we had 85 graduates that were credited. At the 2021 Grammys, 59 Full Sail grads were accredited there. And at the 2020 Game Awards, 271 grads were accredited. So we love to always see the amazing opportunities and what they've gone to achieve once they've left the university. But the admissions process, how to get started, is going to be working alongside the admissions guides team, which I will give you a QR code here at the end to scan and find out more about. And our scholarships are going to be available to you guys in a multitude of ways through our different ones, like our Women in Technology, as well as Emerging Tech Scholarships, which are full ride scholarships for high school graduates in the coming years. Creative Mind scholarships as well, which is up to $25,000 based on a GPA, SAT, or ACT requirement, along with a 500-word essay. So additionally, we do a lot of fun virtual and in-person events. Our next one coming up is our Tech Fest for those techie people. So check out that if you are interested. If you'd like to go through and see more about us, connect through, of course, social media platforms, visit the website, or you can scan that QR code. Thank you for your time.
Great, thanks. Daniel's up next, and I see him ready. Off you go.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Let me just share this screen real quick. Okay. There we go. And we're up and going. There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Daniel. I'm an admissions officer from the Cooper Union. Thank you so much for joining us today. The Cooper Union is a school with a rich vision and history around inclusion and access. For example, our women's right to vote started here in our Great Hall. One of the biggest advantages we have here at Cooper Union is that we are a small school, but within the framework of Manhattan, New York. You're in the East Village. There's so many things going on there. As far as the actual campus goes, our campus has 3 buildings. It's not a lot of buildings, but there are a lot of things going on in the building. And of course, at Cooper Union, we believe in experiential learning across boundaries of our 3 programs. These are our, let's see here. Okay. Yes, we have, hold on a minute. Okay. Yes. We have under 1,000 undergraduate students, which means small class sizes and lots of personal interactions between professors. For example, we have an 8-to-1 student ratio. At the Cooper Union, we have 3 schools centered around design, creation, building, and innovation. The first one is our Irwin S. Channon School of Architecture. This is where you will earn a 5-year NAAB accredited Bachelor of Architecture degree. This is the degree you need in order to become an architect. Students from all 5 years of our school work side by side in a giant open studio. This is where they work together on things like drawing, model making, and design development, along with digital tech. For architecture, we are known for having a studio-based curriculum with rigorous critique and debate. The next school is the School of Art. We offer a 4-year program in fine arts. There are no majors in the School of Art. We offer a holistic, holistic education in art. For the first year, you will be working in general overview of everything. So it would be drawing, painting, printmaking, photography, film, video, and graphic design. This provides our students with different perspectives and experimentation across different disciplines. For their sophomore year and beyond in the School of Art, each student is given their own dedicated workspace. Of course, lastly but not least, this brings us to the Albert Nurkin School of Engineering. This is our 3rd school. We have degrees in 5 areas for a School of Engineering: civil, chemical, electrical, mechanical, and general engineering. Students come to our engineering department to engage in challenging and rewarding hands-on project-based learning experience. For example, in our freshman year, you will be studying things like problem solving. This is where you will work on projects that we think are good for society, such as reimagining waste, designing rain garden to the city, automated robots, and refugee in-flight kits. Our highest performing engineering students go on to go into our integrated master's and bachelor's program. This is where you'll be able to earn your bachelor's and master's degree in just 4 years. And also, if you're in the engineering program, you have the choice to minor in bioengineering, math, computer science, as well as humanities. We here at Cooper Union are very proud of the facilities that we have here. We have a lot of them with countless facilities. A recent addition that we're very proud of is our art, architecture, construction, and engineering lab. This is where students from all three schools come and work together. Some of the equipment we have there is very, very cool. We have 3D printers, we have water jet cutters, we have CNC routers, we have embroidery machines, as well as others. And also we have a VIP program. This is an interdisciplinary project where students from all three schools come together and work on a common theme, such as designing a smart city. Student life, again, we're in New York City. We have a great student life. We have over 80 clubs. We also have competitive clubs for the engineering groups, such as Formula SAE Racing, Chemie, and Steel Bridge. As far as housing goes, we offer residential housing to all of our freshman students. It's located 2 minutes from all of our campus building and is right in the middle of the East Village. It's a great area. You'll find amazing food there, tons of things to do. Also, other students from other schools, so lots of cross-pollination happening there. Housing is not mandatory at Cooper, so if you choose to live somewhere else, you can. And of course, we have an Office of Career Development, which has great opportunities for our students. Most of our students participate in at least 2 internship programs, and many of which are paid. And of course, before you graduate, you will get personalized assistance in finding your next step. Let's see here. Every admitted student is automatically awarded a half tuition scholarship valued at $22,275. That is for every year they attend. Seniors, if they need more money, should apply for their FAFSA as early as October 1st. And exceptional candidates are automatically considered for additional merit-based awards. And of course, if you need it and you qualify, we also have a great work-study program. We work with all of the students to try and make sure they are not deterred from attending for financial reasons. The average cost of attendance for our incoming class last year was $14,111. This number is why Cooper is consistently ranked as one of the best valued schools in the country. As far as application requirements goes, we use the Common App, and we have both early and regular decisions. Our deadlines are listed here, and we are test optional for this year. And I'd like to point you to our virtual information session. This is where we host this once a month, and it is at www.cooper.edu/apply. Thank you so much for attending. If you have any additional questions, please email us at admissions@cooper.edu. Thank you.
All right, hey guys, fantastic. Let's all come back on the screen here real quick. We're gonna close this out with a round robin format of just Q&A for those listening on the other end. I really appreciate the time y'all gave tonight. So let me share my screen really quick, and I'll take it down. So as an added benefit to what we do tonight, hearing from these 4 schools and individuals, you're just going to hear a bit of some advice, honestly. So I hope you all can see purple screen. Yes, yes. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. So in order of which we did present tonight, so Danielle, Alfredo, Derek, and then Daniel, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process right now? So let's just give our best under 1 minute answer to this, and you'll just rotate through. So off you go.
I would tell students applying to schools right now that it's really important to be your own advocate and really stand up for yourself and where you really want to go. But I also, don't be afraid to ask questions. No question is too big or small. It's going to be a place where you're spending the next 4 years of your life. So really feel free to reach out to your admissions counselors with any questions you have, and don't be afraid to do so.
My advice would be, check out the virtual options that we have online. I think with the pandemic, a lot of opportunities have opened up that we didn't have before. That makes, any college really accessible from the comfort of your own home. So again, like Danielle said, ask questions. I'm sure we'll have a plethora of options for you online. And yeah, it's a great way to meet multiple people in one city, people from admissions, student ambassadors, and if we're lucky, faculty that we can have join us.
Yes. So just be deliberate about where you're looking, definitely spend some time finding the best places for you, but also make sure that they meet the needs that you want to, find the best job or opportunity for you moving forward. So yeah, that's what I have there.
I would say a word of advice, if you can, I know it's hard to travel, but try and go to the school and speak to the students exactly what student life is like there, what it's like living in the place there, and what their daily life balance is. And that is a very, very good indicator of whether or not you want to go to the school or not. Another small piece of advice, and I know I'm kind of repeating this, but be boastful in your application. It's one of the rare opportunities where you get to brag about yourself, and it's comes off as good. So don't forget to do that.
Okay, so in closing, let's go in reverse order. So Daniel to Danielle. What one thing do you want our audience to remember about your university? What one thing?
Yes, Cooper Union is a very small school, but we have under 1,000 undergraduate students, an 8-to-1 student ratio, and that's great for personal use. But we were also in the East Village in New York City, which has a million interesting things going on at once. So you're going to get that personalized approach, and then you're going to get to live life in New York City. So yeah, remember that.
Coming to Full Sail University allows you to be in Orlando and prepares you to be in the entertainment industry from day one. So definitely, if that's where you're looking, and if you're serious about your dream here at Full Sail, we're gonna take that dream seriously. So thank you for your guys' time.
I would say that, Columbia, especially these past 2 years, we are dedicated to being an anti-racist institution, and that is going to be embodied in our mission and the coursework that you'll be doing. And we know that, a statement like that is full of learning opportunities and mistakes. But we do want you to know, especially as prospective students, that we do expect you to be part of that work, to keep the school and ultimately the world accountable for the type of place that we'd like to live in one day.
Right, and for the Art Academy of Cincinnati, don't be afraid to go to a smaller school. So I know sometimes students want to go to a big, large university. However, the Art Academy is going to have a very robust and wide way to learn about everything and anything you're interested in. And it's also going to be a place where you can really discover yourself in all different facets, from public speaking to also having more fine art creative writing and design focus as well. And then also we have a family vibe, being more of a small school. You really get to know your classmates, faculty, and even the community of Cincinnati.
Hey, fantastic. Thank you, guys. Those who are watching on the other side, I just thank you for your attention. Thank you to the Art Academy of Cincinnati, to Columbia College, Full Sail, and the Cooper Union, and those who represent them. I really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Just a quick reminder that as you all on the other side are viewing this, log off. You will have a questionnaire that you will need to fill out. Please do that. And then the recording of this session will be available at the URL that you registered for this particular session at. If the 4 or 5 of us can just wave our audience good night, we want to thank you guys for joining us, and we appreciate your attention. Thank you. Good night. You 4, great job. Thank you so much.